Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So this is probably going to be my last video that I post for this year, which is super crazy, but it's going to be an exciting one. So today I am going to be making a charcuterie spread for my family because they're having like some type of party for tonight and they asked me to make one for them, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be starting off with this board here. So my dad made me this board. It has like little feet on the bottom, and we're going to go ahead and make the spread on top of this. I'm going to go ahead and first wrap it in wax paper so it's not directly on the wood. Okay, so starting off this board, I'm going to go ahead and take one loaf of French baguette from Trader Joe's, and I'm just going to simply start fanning it out. And I like to make mine in the middle of the board and make it into an S shape, but you can totally place it however you'd like. I just like putting mine in the middle. Alright, once you have all your bread laid out, I'm going to go ahead and start laying out some cheese. I am going to be using some manchego cheese. This is my favorite type of cheese to style on the board because you can layer it in different designs. I like to stack it up against one another like this. Super easy. Now I'm going to go in with some red grapes, and someone actually commented that I should pick them off the stems so that way people can grab it easy off the board, but I like keeping them in the clusters like this because it just looks nicer to me and they're not rolling all over the board, so they're kind of just staying in one spot. Next, I'm going to go ahead and place some ramekins because we're going to be adding some dip and some spread in here later. Now we are going to work on the salami river. This is super easy and super simple. All you're going to do is take your salami, fold it in half, and fold it in half again, and you're going to go ahead and stack it with one another until you have a pile, and you can just lean it up against your French bread. You can totally do some salami roses as well if you'd like, but for this particular board I'm just going to go ahead and repeat this process all the way down until I reach the end of the bread. And don't worry if they are coming undone because once the board is more full, we can go ahead and restack it so it doesn't fall over. Next, for some soft cheese, I'm going to go ahead and add in some brie. This is going to pair really nicely with some of the fig butter that we're going to add later. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in some colorful carrots. I went ahead and peeled and sliced these, and we're going to go ahead and fan it around the ramekin so that way we can have like a little veggie dipping corner on the board. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in some more cheese. Another hard cheese I love to add and always have on my board is Gouda. So I went ahead and cubed them just so that way it's easy to pick off the board, and this pairs really well with the red grapes in my opinion. One of my favorite cheeses. I always have this on the board. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in some goat's cheese. I'm not a big fan of goat's cheese, but this particular one has vanilla blueberry with it, so it's going to be really nice, and it also adds a really nice pop of color to the board as well because I'm trying to go for like a purpley theme. But yes, I heard so many great things about this cheese and I'm so glad I picked it up. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add in some crackers. These are the fig and olive crackers from Trader Joe's. It's in a purple box. I always include this on the board as well because they are my favorite to pair with brie cheese. It is so good. Sunday morning, waking up with you. And we're gonna go ahead and add in some more crackers. This is just some regular table water crackers I got from Costco, and they come in a big pack of different varieties, but this is just the original one. I went ahead and I cut a grapefruit to look like a star or a flower, and I'm just going to add that on here because it looks so cute for decor, and it adds a nice pop of color as well. Here I'm going to go ahead and start adding in some smaller berries. I'm going to be using blackberries and blueberries. So what you're going to do is just sprinkle it all around the board to try to cover up the holes and the gaps. It's a really easy and simple, you cannot mess up. I like to add it for more pop of color in between the cheeses, because the cheeses and the crackers and the bread, they all kind of tend to look like the same color, so I just want to just add a little bit more color there. And here is when I totally underestimated the size of this board. I was kind of running out of things to place on there, so off camera I did try to add in some more to fill in the gaps there. Here I'm just going to be taking some pistachio nuts. Again, I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle that all around to try to cover up the holes and the gaps. Now, one of my favorite components is the Trader Joe's fig butter. This stuff is my favorite, pairs really well with the brie and the fig and olive crackers. And then we can't forget about the hummus for the veggies, and I totally forgot, this is optional, but you can go ahead and sprinkle in some of the everything but the bagel seasoning on top. I think that would pair really nicely as well. So now our board is complete, and now I'm just going to go ahead and finish it off by garnishing with some fresh flowers. I just think this just takes your board to the next level. It looks so elegant and so pretty, such a nice finishing touch.
Holding you, holding me, easy love. Like a drive in the sun, windows down, music on. We've got nothing but time. Feel the breeze in my head, baby. We be cruising. Oh, oh, oh. Na na na, 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 na na.
Okay, so now I know a lot of you guys are wondering, how the heck are we gonna wrap this up and get it ready for transportation? So this is a little trick that me and my dad came up with. You're just gonna go ahead and take your plastic wrap and stretch it as far as you can over the countertop, and we're gonna go ahead and make sure it's nice and secure. So we're gonna go and flip it, make sure the crackers don't fall off, there we go, and then we're just gonna take the ends and bring it up against one another. It looks kind of professional, but that's the little trick we came up with, so everything's nice and tucked in and it won't slip and slide everywhere.
Wow, that's so big. That's pretty.
This size she charges $100 for this size.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow, you should charge money.
Alright, you guys, it is the next day, obviously, but I just wanted to come on here and thank you guys so much for watching this video and for watching all of my videos for this year. It really means a lot. Your support means the world to me, and I'm just so happy and grateful for all of you guys. Super extra grateful for those who did book with us and found us through YouTube, so that is so exciting, just to meet you guys in person and just to be able to create some really nice memories for you guys just was the cherry on top of the cake. Like, it was such a great year for us. Again, thank you guys so much for all of your support for this year, and I'm so excited to continue to create some more for you guys in the next year, but my heart is just full of gratitude for you all. Thank you. I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye!
These skies have a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you.